Hey guys, my name is Ryan, and we're back again with another Spirit Island video. We're continuing with Fear Week here, just having a bunch of crazy, unpredictable, unreliable games. Uh, we got a Bringer of Dreams and Nightmares with the violence aspect. We're going to be playing against a random level 6 adversary. We already played against England and HME this week, so we got those deselected, but let's see what we get. We pulled Sweden on board A. All right. Two presents in the high sands. Let's see how this goes. Starting off with a Sands Explorer and a Wetlands Royal Backing. Well, I could do a Predatory Nightmares to just protect ourselves here. But I could also use my Dread Apparitions in this land. Dread Apparitions plus a full innate is 4 defense, and that is sufficient. So I'm thinking maybe I could play like a Bat Scout, bring these to Han together to insulate myself against escalations. Do like a Bat Scout, call on Midnight's Dream type of setup. Next turn, do like a Dread Apparitions, Predatory Nightmares, plus any moon card would get me there. I could also do a call on Midnight's Dream next turn as my any moon card. That might be more reliable. Ooh, domesticated animals. Love to see it. Does that change anything? I think I could change some stuff. It's way more efficient than Dread Apparitions. But of course, we wait till next turn, and we also get the Beast, which is nice if we get that 3. I am concerned about this land up here. That could be very deadly for me. Maybe I want to do something like a Predatory Nightmares this turn. Yeah, maybe like a Bat Scout, Predatory Nightmares. What I like about taking domesticated animals is I don't need to go so hard on turn 2. The thing with violence is that you have way more power than you actually want to use on any given turn. So you have to find a way to temper it. I think we'll go here. And then grow into the wetlands. Taking 2 fear. Skipping missionaries arrive. A couple free fear is always sad to miss out on. Get the mountains. Okay. Yeah, I still think using Bat Scout to bring these guys together is good. Because if we defend here, that clears. Then 1, 2 lands are protected. And then we just have to hope to dodge the back-to-back on mountains. But then if we defend this land, we'll be protected, and then we won't get any escalations to run away with the game. Though, after this Blights, we'll probably have to add a town to the 3. So maybe I don't want to get too excited. Let's, It's going to be dangerous. We could also do Domesticated Animals and Dread Apparitions both in the 7. Though that would leave an Explorer behind. If I push this out, then I can add a town this way, and then not risk the escalation. Looking at Domesticated Animals, call on Midnight's Dream, and maybe take energy to go for like a really big major. Do something like this. And then we can go for a fear, defend 5. We get 2 fear from the innate. And then we'll go call on Midnight's Dream, looking for something spicy. Talons of Lightning can be spicy. We're not going to get our full value out of it, though. We'll take all of our energy but it will be 8 fear, which will get us all the way up to terror level 2. Um, that'll be 4 terror level 2 cards right out the gate. That kind of aggression is the kind of stuff that could just win you the game. You just get this massive swing in momentum. Probably wind up denying one, if not both, of these mountains, setting up for a super easy next turn. Yeah, Voice of Command won't do anything. Rapid Wings won't do anything. Melt Earth. Eh. We get to isolate a land, which is, like, fine. But, yeah, let's go for the Talons of Lightning. Let's put this out. It gets 3 for the card, and then 5 more for the city. So we wind up getting 8 fear. This could be either the greatest play or the worst play ever made. Let's take wagers right now to see how this will turn out. Ooh, strip the land. All right, so yeah, we get the free removal of invaders. That could be nice. In the land with the most buildings gets a disease. We do have 3 to Han in our land, so we gain an energy and reclaim a card. That reclaim is a big deal because now, if something doesn't go through, we can play Dread Apparitions plus Bat Scout plus this Moon right here. So just those cards together will give me a full and 8 and a defend 4. Skip the build. Okay, great. We just get a whole turn off. Add a strife to a building in a land not matching a Ravage card. Okay, so we could take a damage and a strife. Two strife in a single land not matching a Ravage card. Let's go over here now. All these strife will be nice down the line. 1 damage and defend 3. Perfect. Deny one of the builds. Ravage. Do not build. We're going to get back to that later. And explore the mountains. So we did get the back-to-back. And now we are safe. Though a double build will be pretty obnoxious to deal with. Slow phase, we got nothing. Well. Now, how to play this next couple turns. I'm wondering, perhaps I should do like a reclaim 1, picking up the Talons, and then gain 2 energy plus that to throw down Talons again and get like a giant fear bomb. Because that'll be 8, 9, 10, 11 fear off of 1 card. Which is very exciting. We're going to be double building both of these, so we're certainly going to gain that full value. I could do like a Bat Scout, just to like pop a town here. And then, you know, use my Talons over here in the 6. That is interesting to me. It's a very aggressive line, and I like aggressive lines. Let's take 2 fear, and we're slow rolling this turn. Sorry, that is, of course, requires me to do my reclaim 1 for the Talons, as previously described. During the Ravage step, we don't have one. Beast deal damage. Okay, problem solve itself. And then there is no free fear for that. And a land matching a Ravage card. That is a blank. Okay, we got a double build. Exploring the coast. Well, that's the triple back-to-back mountains, but this time this will solve itself. We'll use our Bat Scout to go do this. As long as this is not a wetlands, that will solve itself. Do I want to take that kind of risk? The payoff is really high. But if we lose, it's also really bad. I'll stick with it. We're going to go up to 7. I could just gain a card, actually. I could just play any minor alongside this Talons. Razor Sharp Undergrowth is good here. I could also do a Razor Sharp Undergrowth here. Since we can't kill things, we don't kill our Dahan, and we can just kick this Explorer out. And the point is that we get the Wilds, and that'll protect our game plan here in the 2. I do like that, and if we gain a single... No, we need the animal element. We're not going to get any extra fear. I think Bringer might be the only spirit that can actually play this card. And it's so bad that I love it. Let's get a Fear and a Wilds. Kick you out. Then we'll get 3 Fear. 3 more Fear for the town. I want to go to the Disease Land? I don't think so. And then 5 more Fear for the city. We're already at Terror level 3 on turn 4. That's insane. And did I take my 1 free Fear for the turn? I don't think I did. Let's see if... yeah, we had what? Just a pile of Terror level 2, now a pile of Terror level 3. This is nuts. Single land, single board with the most buildings. Sure, that's me. No one else to compete with. We get a free town. And I'm actually going to put it here because the Dahan portion gives us a free defend 3. But first, the beast portion. We get a beast here and a fear. And then we do get a defend 3 in land number 1. Ooh, we get to transform in a land with the Huns. We could get this guy, or we could get one of these towns to transform, or something in here to transform. Funnily enough, this could actually like backfire, or like it could just cancel itself out. But we'll take this guy. -2 damage. So now this is only going to hit for 5 as opposed to for 7, which means we take 1 less blight. That's significant. Remove 5 health from a land with disease or an explore town from an inland land. Ooh. We could just remove these 2 towns. I like that. Okay, Ravage in the mountains. Oh, it double ravages. That sucks. Okay, that makes Sweden a little harder. But the extra blight is nice. This does add a town to an adjacent land, so I have to go over here. Then we ravage in the mountains again. And then we add or maybe for our second cycle, I would have ravaged here first. Cascade in, and then we would ravage here. So that way we don't need to add an additional town, and we don't need to build. That little sequencing is, I think, a nice little trick. Okay, build in the coast and explore the wetlands. That wilds pays off, but that gets canceled. But considering the way the things have been going, might not matter. We're probably just going to see if we can finagle another Talons of Lightning into the 5 and just end the game with that. Going into the slow phase, we have nothing. So I think we're going to do we could play a Dread Apparitions here, and we could pick up like a free element, either a moon or an animal, and then do a Reclaim 1, maybe taking up the Razor Sharp Undergrowth. Hey! It's actually not useful this turn. But we could take like a Bat Scout. As long as really any card that isn't called Talons of Lightning, we could reclaim and play. So long as we leave ourselves 2 energy, so we have to have a 0. No, we're going to do a full reclaim, Then next turn we can do a +2 energy plus this 4 energy, play that Talons, and that's going to be our plan to win the game. Drift down, full defense here, but we're definitely going to be using either Dread or Domesticated. Maybe just a Sucking Ooze, just more fear. Territorial Strife is a good way to get about 4 fear for 0 energy. That's a pretty good rate. So we want to make sure well, actually, no, if we take the +2, then we don't even need, we could go to 0 energy. Maybe this is a turn to really throw down. Here. Dong isn't going to be doing any damage. So maybe we have to pair it with Predatory? What if we do this? Yeah, we can use like Predatory to like kick the town out and then use the Bat Scout to kick the town back. That's funny. Just start ping-ponging invaders. And then 3 fear. Invaders, ooh, invaders do +2 damage. Hold on a second. So this is going to be 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're good. Yeah, Dread Apparitions probably wouldn't get there. Add a Blight to a coastal land, or we can sacrifice Presence. That's fine. Push a beast to an adjacent land with no Blight. There is no legal pushes. And then free Dahan Defend. Okay. More Dahan Defend. Isolate 2 lands. If each of those lands, if buildings are present, skip build actions. Okay, so that's an obvious one for the skip actions of build. What? And then I guess the other one would just be to isolate an empty land. So it's either going to be sands or jungles coming up next. So we could protect this. This is irrelevant. That solves itself with the disease and strife. Yeah, I guess we'll just go here. Okay, Ravage in the coast. Build in the wetlands. Build gets skipped. Explore the jungles. Okay. So we'll do Predatory Nightmares. That is out of range. Okay, hold on. We'll start with Territorial Strife, doing 3 damage in this land for 4 fear. And then we could just Bat Scout this for another 3 fear. Kick that over. And then this is 2 more damage, which will be 3 more fear, and that's a fear victory. So let's just hit this guy right here. And bada boom. The slow of turn 5, an extremely fast game. That's the power of Violence Bringer. And yeah, I think, yeah, going for like this talent volume just seems ridiculous on paper. But it paid off. And I think that's why I like this spirit so much. You can just send it. Don't need to worry about all these crazy things like planning ahead. You know, just roll the dice and see what happens. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have yourselves a glorious day.